What is up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back to yet another episode of Creature of the Night. Before we get started, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to let you know every time I upload so you can keep up to date with me. So, like I said, we're going to take it dark today. Let's fucking go with it. The 2013, The Conjuring. Starring Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga, I hope I said that right, and Ron Livingston, Lily Taylor, director James Wan. I forget what else he actually directed. I know he's known for the Saw movies and stuff like that, and Aquaman apparently too. So I thought that was pretty dope. The writers are actually Chad Haynes and Carrie W. Haynes, obviously related. This one was not actually a midnight scroll through Hulu. I actually had my sister over here and we were watching movies, and she wanted to watch a scary movie. Don't know why, but I said, fuck it, why not? And this is one of the movies that she picked, and then I kind of just went on with the journey afterwards. I ended up watching 2 and then all of the Annabelle, so those are coming as well, guys. Yeah, The Conjuring, if you haven't seen it, if you're not into like demonic movies or witchcraft movies or anything to do with ghosts or anything like that, then I highly don't recommend this for you. This is definitely something that I would watch in the dark with maybe just a little bit of lighting here and there. Watch it total darkness, and it's just perfect, guys. It keeps you at the edge of your seat the entire time. Your eyes are glued to the screen. There is not a dull moment, guys. It's so interesting. The Warrens, because obviously this is one of those movies that are based off a true story, and those are my favorite. Love those, so that makes it even scarier in my opinion. So somebody watching all this shit and knowing that somebody actually experienced this, maybe they hyped it up for the movie or whatever, or maybe this is what they actually reported and this is what actually happened. Who knows, guys? But it just makes it that much scarier in my opinion. Go watch it. It is on Hulu. Is it on Hulu? I think I actually had to buy it off of Prime. I take that back. So I think I had to buy or rent it at least from Prime. I ended up renting like all of them. I'm just being honest. But yeah, guys. The Conjuring, it does take place on a farm, and there is a dark history behind this farm. Apparently, a woman named Bathsheba, and I actually have a lot of notes for this film, just because I wanted to be, accurate as hell and, as possible anyways. So I looked up the name, the main villain, or, the demon behind everything that was a witch, and she actually was trying to she did sacrifice her firstborn son or child, whatever, to Satan, and she cursed the land and then hung herself in the name of Satan, and obviously now she's haunting her land, which is over 200 acres. And now it's been sold off, parted off, and there's different houses, different people going on. So it's not just the house that we are at through the whole movie. It's happening throughout the land. So there's also stories going through where people killing themselves or other people killing their kids or something like that. You know what I mean? So the main... the demon's name is Bathsheba, and the Hebrew word Bathsheba means like house of mercy or house of grace. In Hebrew and Aramaic, it could also mean shame or disgrace. So yeah, so obviously, I just having that name, with that name, I thought it was interesting, looking it up in the meaning behind it. So I did do some research on it too. I thought there's a lot of interesting facts about this film, just because I wanted to know, everything that was possible. So a lot of this, this is one of those films. I know, like the Paranormal Activity films too. A lot of people were scared by it. A lot of people ended up leaving the theaters and stuff like that. And actually, it says here that during this movie in the Philippines, there was a lot of priests that actually went and blessed the theaters or blessed the screenings, just because it was just so damn scary, and I guess so damn accurate with everything that was going on in it, that a lot of people were that scared, and that the priest needed to come and fucking bless the damn theater. I thought that was just so interesting, and it was cool that the current owners of the house that is featured in this film actually sued the producers over it, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Just because, hey, I mean, whatever. And even the person who played Bathsheba is actually, the composer. So I thought that was pretty cool. We keep it within the family, and it just shows you like the people with multiple talents that could do multiple things. Even Lorraine Warren, the real Lorraine Warren, she's actually has a cameo in the film, and I did not know that. She's actually, if you look hard enough, she's actually one of the old women in the first row who's actually listening to the presentation of the Warrens, talking about all their history and all the cases that they actually did. So I thought that was pretty fucking dope, guys. And even with that, since they had her on set, you know, there's a lot of method actors out there. So the people who played the Warrens actually spent 3 days with the Warrens, learning their, you know, the way they speak, the way they move, and how they act in certain situations. So again, very interesting, guys. Go look this up, guys. And yeah, so with this, a new family moves. You know, get into the film. I'm sorry that was like a whole spiel. Kind of, it's probably scattered everywhere. Forgive me, but yeah, this is one of those films that it does scare me, but I highly recommend it, guys. It does get 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up for me. Fucking hell yeah. Family moves into this farmhouse, and they start experiencing different things. Obviously, something attaches themselves to the mom, and it turns out Bathsheba actually did, you know, her doing the ultimate sin and using her God-given gift against God, which is, you know, sacrificing her firstborn to the devil, just being blasphemy and, you know, throwing it in the face of God, like, you know, I took what you gave me, but I'm going to use it for my own benefits. So she makes the mothers kill the kids, and so she's attached herself to Lori Taylor, and she's slowly feeding off her. So they think she has they actually think she has an iron deficiency, but it's not. It's just I'm thinking maybe where the ghost made contact, or the demon, or whatever, the witch made contact with something like that. And even Bathsheba, I forget the name that they use, but she's actually related to one of the people in the Salem witch trials and was hung as a witch. So, you know, why they didn't keep a close eye on that family, you know, who the hell knows. But, you know, even with that, the Salem witch trials, there was a lot of bullshit and a lot of fucking controversy, and a lot of people were just killed for no fucking reason in the end. Just saying. After a while, you know, things going on, the girls start getting attacked, thrown across the room, things tugging at them at night, and even the smell of rotten meat. If you are, you know, a big horror person, or just like learning about demons or witches or ghosts or whatever, you know, it's usually an indication of rotten meat. Is like the smell of like being putrid, or just the bad smell, whatever, is usually an indication of something demonic, something inhuman that has never walked this earth in human form. So, you know, obviously that's a big jump from ghosts. But yeah, so the Warrens are called in. They have to investigate, and of course, you know, they have to get the Catholic Church involved. They actually have to prove to the Catholic Church that this is going on, but they don't get a chance to. Well, they get the evidence that they need to. They don't get a chance to get the word to the Vatican so they can get approval. And Ed Warren has to do the exorcism himself, because she's already got full possession of the mother, and she is going to kill the kids, as you know, as many as possible. Because I believe they have like about 5-6 kids, and they're all girls. So yeah, just a sacrifice, and they literally have to go to war with this demon, and it actually takes not necessarily it's all for nothing, but she has to fight from within. So Lorraine Warren actually, you know, touches her body and gives her back her memories, showing her, like, you know, remember that this is what you're fighting for, this is what you love, this is a good memory, and push it out. And she ends up pushing out the demon out through her mouth, and then they end up, I don't know if, like, I really didn't read up if things are still going on at the house. Maybe not, probably not, just because if the current owners of that home are suing the producers over it, whatever. But guys, I highly recommend it. Go check this out. Go look it up. Go look up all the other all his other work. He's fucking amazing. Loved Aquaman. Loved the original Saw movie. As they went on, they were still pretty good, I guess. But I think a little it's kind of dragged out. I will, you know, eventually get to my reviews with those, but I wanted to get all of these out of the way, you know, and next, the Annabelle movie. So guys, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if I left anything out. Let me know what you thought about my video, guys. Please go like, subscribe, and share the hell out of this video. I need your help, guys. Let's get it going. Slowly but surely, we are getting there, guys. Alrighty. And remember, especially in this film, it teaches you that if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Rock on, guys.